Good morning. This is my first attempt at my first step in this making of this podcast. I actually took notes. So, hi, my name is Katie. My podcast is called MRTNZStreet, MRTNZStreet. No AI in my podcast. It's all done by me. What else? This is my bio video. I plan to do a lot more live videos, but currently I don't have a working webcam. Everything crapped out at the same time. All right, so hello, welcome to MRTNZStreet. I'm Katie, and I look forward to taking this journey into a new chapter for me with you. I'm Katie, and I look forward to taking this journey into a new chapter for me with you. I come to you authentically. I do plan on wearing makeup and clothing, nice clothing, for the recordings, but I also plan on trying to get as much content created as possible. My journey will be a mixture of YouTube Live, where I work on getting the episodes ready and spend time recording chapters live. On the back end, I will be editing the videos into several different episodes. One episode will be a serious reading of the text from the public domain. One video will be the commentary I made during the reading or later after reading the book. And the last episode may center around our chat discussion for my Patreon viewers. Speaking about Patreon, I'd love to be the type of person who did not need money to survive, but I'm not. Growing up, watching PBS, and after reading Rainbow, they'd say thank you to their major sponsors, but they always ended with, and viewers like you. And I remember as a kid, I felt really good to be recognized as a supporter by being a fan of the show. So no matter what level of support you can provide, I want that to be the way you see my appreciation. A quick overview of the podcast topic at a 50,000 foot view. A quick overview of the podcast topic at a 50,000 foot view is that I will be reading and discussing works that are in the public domain. The episodes that contain the material from the public domain without commentary will always be available for the public. This is the goal of the podcast, to share works in the public domain. So that's the goal, and now for the reality. Currently, I am at the take the first step part of the journey. I'm excited to explore books, create derivative art, discuss the historical ties to the period and area where the works are located, and maybe even work with interested parties to read a play together. In order to get to where I want to be, I have to take the first step. And I have been taking that first step, working to get this channel, this YouTube channel, this podcast and Patreon and Gumroad set up and episodes recorded for a few months now. But that's the funny thing about the first step. It is actually way further back than what you think. First step may mean publish a podcast to people who have never published a podcast, but for those who have, there would be a much different starting point. I invite you to follow my journey, turning my dream of producing a top-notch, award-winning See, these are going to be like the unedited versions, right? Only for members, because otherwise everybody would see me look like a crazy lunatic. Okay. I invite you to follow my journey, turning my dream of producing a top-notch, award-winning, public domain podcast into the reality of getting a podcast off the floor, especially when every other step is out of my control. Due to the decade I spent in the service industry, I speak like a pirate. This podcast is meant for adult listeners. Any ages are welcome to listen to the episodes containing only the work without commentary. I claim copyright from 2026 to present on commentary, compilation, edits to the original work that are substantial and apply. And the content for each episode created under the MRTNZStreet label.